Also Hub and Giacomo, and today I'm going to analyze the Cheesecake Factory. This is one of the stocks that you asked me to analyze. So I'll go into the company of today. We'll see if there's some value in the Cheesecake Factory or not. So before we get into this video, this is not financial advice, so do your own research. And the data that I found that I use is either from Seeking Alpha or the New York University website, the bot managed by Aswath Damodaran. Okay, so let's get into the video. Let's start off by estimating the cost of equity. And here we have the risk-free rate. I've used the interest rate swap on the US dollar for 10 years, and it's around 4% as of now. So here it is, 4%. The risk premium, I've used the data coming from the Aswath Damodaran's data sets. So here it is 4.6% this year. So here it is, and here's the beta, the 24-month beta for the Cheesecake Factory. And here we come up with the cost of equity. Then we add the cost of debt, and here I've put some high spread because the Cheesecake Factory hasn't done that well recently, and it has a high debt to capital ratio. So I think they pay a lot in spreads. So here's the combination of debt and equity. Here's the marginal US tax rate. Here's the estimates for the weighted average cost of capital. So here's for the short term, the medium term, and the long term. And I think it's widely expected for the interest rates to go down. So that's why I've decreased the cost of capital over time. So here's the revenue. Here's some highlights for the last 10 years. The revenue has slightly gone up, slightly. The earnings haven't followed really. They're pretty much on the same in the same position as they were. They had a pretty rough time during COVID, as we can see, and now they're going back up. And here's the free cash flow. So yeah, not a great performer for the last 10 years. We can make some assumptions for what can happen in the next 10 years. So over here, I think the market is pricing a big boom after the few hard years that the company had. So yeah, we can see that it has gone very much down, then back up. So it's kind of fluctuating around these figures. So I've made some assumptions as if the company were to bounce back up and then keep growing at a pretty good rate, even though I'm not that bullish on the stock. These are very positive assumptions, and still, even with these assumptions, then I've put the long-term growth rate at 3%, and I think it's even a little bit high because it's still food and beverage, not technology, the sector where the Cheesecake Factory operates. And it can have as many expansion plans as it wants, but it won't, I think, have a growth that you can see in the technology sector, for example. So yeah, even with these assumptions over here, we see that the share value doesn't reach share price. I can understand that every positive news that comes out may make the stock go up, but I don't think that for the long run the Cheesecake Factory is in a position in order to justify the current trading price that is around $39, 38.77. So yeah, these are already very positive assumptions, and still uh, it doesn't reach the current share price. So I'm not really I don't think there's a value opportunity in the Cheesecake Factory as of now. Yeah, I've already put very positive growth estimates, and still the company doesn't reach what what it's trading right now. If we say that it grows 15%, um, yeah, the share value goes at $24, so not excellent. So here's my point on the Cheesecake Factory. I don't think it's a great value as of now, and we'll see what happens in the future. Maybe they're able to improve their margins, um, open new locations and so on. But as of now, I'm not that bullish on the Cheesecake Factory. So yeah, this is it for today. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment for the next stocks you want me to analyze, and I'll try to make them as soon as possible. This is it for today. I'm Giacomo. This is also Hub. See you next time.